Everyone, this is Ruby Ebony Curls, and today I wanted to do a short video on my bleached hair. Those of you that watch my videos, you know that I bleached my hair back in the beginning of August, and since then, I have experienced a few changes in my hair. So the first question is, do I feel like my hair texture has changed as a result of the bleach? Someone actually asked me this. And at first I said very slightly, but I was looking at some pictures of my hair, some older pictures of my hair compared to more recent pictures of my hair, and especially when it's wet. And I do notice that it seems like the curl pattern is looser when it's wet, but the thing is, when it dries, it still shrinks back up to my ears. So I think it might have slightly loosened up my texture. I still get single strand knots on there if I'm not careful, so it hasn't loosened it up enough for me to avoid it, and my hair isn't, it hasn't gone straight or anything like that. The other thing I wanted to talk about with hair color, but especially with bleach, is the issue of dryness. When I straighten my hair, I can keep my hair straight for up to 2 weeks, and usually I will keep my hair straight for up to 2 weeks unless I'm bored and I want to do something different to my hair. And my hair usually stays soft the whole 2 weeks. It says nice and shiny and no problem. But I realized with this bleached portions of my hair, after 7 days, the hair was it was dry. I mean, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't brittle, it wasn't breaking off, but it wasn't soft. Like the back of my hair, the non-bleached portion of my hair was still soft as like the day that I straightened it, but the front was really dry. So I had to go ahead and wash and deep condition my hair and all that, so to avoid any breakage. So for this first month of being a colored or bleached natural, from this portion in the front, I will say this to anyone that's considered doing bleach: you have to make sure that you're on point with your moisture gain and your protein gain. Protein, helps your hair from encountering any breakage, because I noticed that the hair that's bleached, it's a lot finer. Like the individual strand has become a lot finer than the unbleached portions of my hair. So protein is good for fine hair, as it helps to thicken up the hair and strengthen it. But at the same time, bleach also has made this portion of my hair much drier. So I have to consistently deep condition. Now, last year around this time, usually in the winter months, I wasn't really straightening too much last year. I was usually just doing twists, a lot of twist sets, and just keeping the hair pinned up with twists. And I could do my twists, like if I do a nice small set of twists, I could last that for 2 to 3 weeks. And if I felt it was a little dry, I just mist it with something and it would be nice and soft again. But I wouldn't do that this time because well, when I'm in twists, I don't wash my hair like I do when I'm in braids, because my twists, they get all tangly, and that can lead to single strand knots for me. But I won't be able to do that this year because of this bleach portion, because it gets so dry that I have to it gets very dry, and I have to continually stay up on my moisture game. Now, like I said, I haven't experienced any breakage, and it's not like super dry. Like my sister touched it and she's like, wow, your hair is really soft to be bleached, because we were just recently bleaching someone else. Someone else had bleached their hair. It's actually a person with straight hair, and her hair was dry. Like the bleach made her hair so dry. So my hair is soft. I don't want you to think that it's dry, but I do realize that if I don't stay on my game with moisturizing my hair and keeping it conditioned, it can get dry fast, a lot faster than the other portions of my hair. So I just want to say this to anybody that's considering coloring your hair, especially if you're going to be going very light, especially if you're going to be bleaching your hair. Depending upon how your hair feels about protein, you want to stay up on your protein game. If your hair likes protein and you don't have any problems with protein, because I know for some people protein makes their hair dry and things like that. But if you have no problems with protein, I would definitely suggest adding protein into your regimen, and you want to keep your hair moisturized. You definitely want to keep your hair very, very moisturized, so that it can stay nice and soft and you can avoid any breakage. And also, there is a possibility, depending on the texture of your hair, that you could lose some of the tightness of your curl pattern. I definitely will not be coloring my hair at least until March or April if I decide to color, because I want at least 3 inches of new growth before I color my hair. Because the worst thing you can do is have, you know, the new color onto this hair color and then really thin it out, and I'll probably start to experience a lot of breakage. So I'm going to try and avoid that and at least give myself a good, you know, 3 inches of hair to work with. So that's about 6 months that I'm going to be waiting until I color my hair again, if I decide to color my hair, which I might. I'm not sure. And if I do, it'll just be, you know, right in the front. So I hope this video was helpful. I just wanted to inform those of you out there, if you're going to be bleaching your hair, what you should look out for and, you know, what you need to be aware of. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.